So basically the Kentucky chapter of the U.S. Green Building Council got started around 2003 with about 7 people. And with the U.S. Green Building Council, it's a national organization with chapters across the United States. And you have to start out as a provisional chapter and you move up to full chapter status. So in 2008, the chapter received full chapter status from Washington, D.C. And they still had 7 core people that worked towards that. And then in 2009, we expanded the board from 7 people to 20. So we've really tripled the leadership of the organization. So it's still primarily all volunteer run. We just got a grant to hire a full-time executive director, but that's just recent. The membership has tripled year after year, so we're over 200 people membership, and it's a statewide chapter. So it's not just...
Yeah, I heard you talking about Lexington and the meetings. So.
Yeah, and we just had a meeting down in Paducah, Kentucky, with people down there. So the hardest thing has been the growth, is to manage the growth. At the national level, the number of lead projects are just exploding. The numbers are, and I don't have the exact figures, but around 3,000 certified lead projects exist, and there are about 12,000 in the pipeline. So that's just exploding in growth. And in Kentucky, there are less than 20 certified projects, but there are 125 registered. And registered lead projects mean...
Now, when you say they're certified, do you mean that they're working through the group? I mean, what exactly do you mean when you say they're certified?
A lead certified building is when they've actually submitted all of the paperwork necessary and they've achieved that certification.
And they have like environmental standards then that they're working by?
Right. There's the lead is divided into certified, silver, gold, and platinum.
Okay.
And it's based on a point system. And you achieve points... this is going to get complicated. It's way too much detail to go into it.
Okay, I'm going to pick up some of the forms.
Okay,
so just...
Well, the number one goal for the U.S. Green Building Council is to reduce carbon emissions. Okay. And buildings account for 40% of our CO2 emissions. More than cars. Most people don't know that. That they focus on, and it's important to focus on everything, but buildings are the number one emitter of carbon. So if we can impact our built environment, we can have a huge impact on reducing carbon emissions. So that's why it's so important.
Okay, and what about the meetings and stuff? You said those are monthly meetings where everyone gets together. What exactly goes on?
We have green scenes that happen once a month.
Okay.
And what we found is there was just really no consistent way of people getting together on an informal basis to find out what's happening in terms of the world of sustainability and the built environment. So we host something called Green Scenes in Louisville and Lexington. It's open to members and non-members. Okay. And mostly most of the folks that come are from the built environment. We've got architects, engineers, people that are product suppliers to the building industry. We also have traffic specialist planners because the built environment is everything. Yes. It's very complex.
Yeah.
And they get together, they get to know each other, and
just kind of brainstorm, I guess, like idea.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right. And then they can call them the next day and say, hey, we're talking about this at the green scene, and I need to have more information. So it's just a real informal way to find out what's going on.
And network and get together.
And then we like to have them at places like August Moon, where they are doing sustainability in terms of their buildings, so that people can actually see it. We were at the Green Building last month at Gil Holland's building on Market, and he's got the solar panels and the geothermal. He's got everything. Yeah. So people can walk through the building. We need examples like that so that people can see it's real and it can be done and learn from each other. because it's a big investment when you're doing a building. So.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been so informative, and there's so much more to learn, so I'll definitely be picking up all the packets out there. Thank you very much.
Sure.